Siren's call. Escape velocity. Change text box. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Chlorine pool or old friends. Actually, I like how chlorine looks, nice and clean. Kia. Okay, now. Sure, we'll do that. What is that thing there, though? That... Huh. I do think, yeah, I personally like it when it's like gives you, hey, here's your content warning trigger, or they give you, hey, would you like to see them? And that's what I did. You could either skip it or see it, and that was at the very beginning. So I do like that. All right, new game. Did this save my settings? Okay. All right, new game. It's all bad. Save yourself. A writer is congeniality, unable to tell the truth, and that is why we call what he writes fiction. Fiction is the lie through which we tell the truth. Congenitally unable. Okay, sorry. God damn it. I can't speak. I mean, the truth is stranger than fiction. This story is a work of fiction. Siren's Call, Florida, May 12th, 2011. 60 miles north of... Whoa, what the fuck? The Cape just fired another rocket into the sky, but nobody's looking at it. They're looking down at the heartless asphalt. They're panicking. But I won't look down. I can't. So I'll keep looking up at this rocket. That's true. CW. Rockets. No matter what the experts say, rockets only exist for one purpose. They're our ticket for leaving home, the prototype of our salvation. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows we're gonna need to get the hell off this planet. You are not well! Marion, I swear to God. But Florida has amusement parks, beaches, and bottomless margaritas, so it's good at helping people ignore how screwed we are. They still know, though. Everybody knows. But nobody talks about it. You need to look down, Oliver. That's the duplicity of Florida. It's our gateway to the cold, inevitable, unknown, and our own personal lotus land. To here we arrive, and are from here we shall leave. That is our claim to fame. Let's climb and do one of the trigger warnings, CW. Oh, and the weather. That's right. This isn't how adults deal with their problems. We're famous for our hurricanes. Maybe someday, when all our bags are packed and our fancy new rockets are stuffed to the brim with human cargo, a giant hurricane will inexplicably cover the state. You're just depressed in Florida. Another ad already? Shouldn't have gotten one so quickly. That's weird. State. Hey, Quiz, how you doing? We'll be trapped, forced to live with the consequences of our actions. We'll be unable to turn away. Cut the crap, Oliver. It's your fault this happened. You need to own up to it. Just be depressed in Maine. Nice, Quiz, nice. So be a fucking adult and open your eyes. Ooh. Don't look at it, please. Okay, I'm letting you guys choose for me. Don't look at it or please no. I mean, pretty much, Quiz. Yes to both. Be assertive? All right, don't look at it. We'll be unable to run away. I love people, but there's a part of me that kind of wants something like that to happen, I think. It'd be nice if there was some sense of justice in all of this. But I love people too much. I'm surprised he likes Florida at all then, Honey Nuts. Even if they're confusing and inconsistent, I still want to lift people up. Good people lift each other, higher and higher towards where they're meant to be, towards their own personal heaven. Not because it's easy, because it's right. Yeah, good people are like rocket fuel. Or maybe they're more like the fuel tank itself, burning away their combustible innards. I wonder, does anybody even go fish those fuel tanks out of the ocean? Are they required to? I doubt it. They're just empty husks, after all. Even so, somebody... Whoops, missed that, damn it. Might as well be me. I'd rather it be me than anyone I care about. I'd rather it be me than Violet. Violet. Wait, why am I thinking about this? People were panicking just now. They were panicking so much that nobody was watching the rocket. But wouldn't that be considered normal? Oh, I thought that's what you were saying. Also, my brother disagreed about Florida. As a former Disney World worker, I don't... Yeah. We're all saying no to Florida. Why would you say that? Isn't it normal to be a... Whoa, the picture's changing. It's... Maybe I'm wrong about all this stuff. Maybe we don't need to be trapped here by a hurricane or whatever. Yeah, the world was lovely once. A veritable Garden of Eden. But maybe that's not what we need to be, what we need to mature as a species. Yeah. Things might just be better somewhere else. After all, isn't this why we all worked so hard to help you leave? Is that why we worked so hard? 3 months later. No, escape Florida, not Florida the escape space. August 12th, morning. You have 5 new messages. First message. Hey there, college boy. It's Mom. Well, Violet's mom, anyway, obviously. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. I can't believe you're actually going to college. I'm so proud. Anywho, I'll be back from Denver later tonight, assuming there's no delays. I'll probably be tired, so I'm just gonna drop off my luggage and then we'll make a beeline for your hotel. We won't have time to drive through anywhere, so you should probably probably eat something before I pick you up. I'll likely be back by 8:30, so make sure you're ready to go by then, okay? What else? What else? I was like twice her age. God. Oh, can you make sure Violet cleans a bit before I get there? I doubt you two made much of a mess. It's just extra work, you know. No pressure, though. Well, enjoy the day. Can't wait to hear about your summer. College. How exciting. Get ready. End of message. To delete message, press 9. Saved message. Dude, it's 2011. Get a cell phone. You're literally the only person I leave voicemails for at this point. I'm not doing this anymore once you move to Asheville. I mean it. But cell phones have voicemail. It's dumb. Even Emil isn't that backwards, and I'm pretty sure he still carries around a pocket watch. Chibi, it's Kia. It's 144. Anyway, I'll be on Flagger at the usual spot. I'll buy you a burger or something, so come on down whenever. Later, bro. End of message. To delete message, press 9. Next message. Hey there, nerd. It's Andy. You're not getting out of training just because it's your last day in town, you know. We'll have to cut it a bit short today, but that's fine as long as you make time to go back home and say goodbye to Judy as well. You are planning to do that, right? You know she'd be devastated otherwise. I'm gonna say beeper quiz. Well, whatever. I'll be warming up at the park, so hurry on over. It's hot though, so bring some water if you don't want to die. Visual voicemail? No. Or don't, your call. Bye! End a message. To delete message, press 9. Next message. Oliver, Emil here. I was wondering if you finished up that book with the book yet. We might not get another chance to discuss it in person, given the circumstances, and I can't think of a better way to spend the day. I'll be at the library when you're ready. Also, one other thing. Have you been deleting these voicemails like we discussed? I doubt anything would come of it, but it's best to leave our trail cold, simply as a precaution. Why? It's a murder game, Aaron. You're our leader, so I'm sure you've been on top of things per normal, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to remind you just in case. Regardless, I'll see you soon. Stay sharp. End of message. Blah, blah. Next message. Oliver? Hi, how are you? How's Violet? It's Judith, by the way, not Andy. I know we sound similar over the phone, so I didn't want to confuse you again. Oh, well, I gave her a different voice. Whoops. Happy last day of summer, I guess. Cherry 621 CW. Are you feeling okay? Do you have any plans for today? Well, or we killed them. I know you probably have to pack, of course, but after that, are you doing anything fun? It's the last day of summer, so it should be fun, right? You're probably busy, though. I'd be busy, too, if I was going to college. Bitch, that's the connection part. That's why you didn't answer the phone, right? Because you're busy? I'm sorry if I disturbed you. If I don't see you again, good luck at college. Make sure to let us know when you're back home for breaks and stuff, okay? Chibi. Okay, good luck out there. Thank you, Oliver. Goodbye. Bye. End of message. Delete message. There are no new messages. To repeat saved messages, press 1 now. Lucidity System. Sometimes all you need to do is take it nice and slow. If Oliver is exposed to information that brings him closer to the truth, he will naturally gain lucidity. Oh, it's like Bloodborne. Insight. We're gonna see through the veil. Is she gonna die? I don't know who's gonna die. When faced with a difficult social situation, he can use some lucidity to focus more on what he should do next. You know, the insight, the little eyes, the insight. Tia. It's totally insight. Everyone kill him. The hints you get from using lucidity make escaping Siren's call easier. Socializing can be a nightmare, so if you see Miss Lawrence, consider following her teachings and meditate on the situation at hand. However, some late game choices can only be made if Oliver has lots of lucidity. Yeah, it looks like an eye. It looks like the inside eye. Okay, check. Investigate the house. Let's investigate the house. Holy shit, what? This house does not belong to you. What? If I do it again, oh, well, okay, now, oh, wow, okay. Violet's bed. Violet's bed. She still hasn't changed the sheets from last time, has she? Well, goodbye, gross bed sheets. Goodbye, Mr. Dolphin, and goodbye, and Mrs. Donkey. Don't you dare tell anyone what we did in here. Oh, no! Oh, no! Not the donkey! Well, I didn't do anything! The window. A beautiful silent summer day waits for me outside. They had a tea party. Yes, it was a tea party and they spilt tea and scones. Fun stuff. No, it might be fun. It might be fun. I just gotta have the right attitude. Stop. They did homework. I just gotta keep going forward. Couch. As much as I want to lay down for a bit, it's irresponsible to sleep my life away. See, I would simply just do tax evasion. I'm not ruining tea parties! Oh my god. I would not murder someone. Sounds like something Dad would say at the very least. Then again, maybe like, oh, sorry, old bastard. Do I? Okay, good. He likes why he was always so cranky. Okay, yeah. So in case I missed something, there is at least a log. Suitcase. It shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes to pack up all my clothes. Yeah, as long as I'm back a little bit before 8:30, everything should be good. I guess one of the perks of growing up poor is that you never really have much you need to pack. Oh, I got more lucidity. It's kind of handy, actually. This Elle's room. I shouldn't be in here. Why am I even in here? Even though she hasn't been here all summer, I'm still a guest at Miss Lawrence's house. I should respect her privacy. But if she hasn't been in her room for this long, then how the hell does it still smell like wine? Food processor. There's bits of black bean burger stuck to the inside of the food processor. Well, I keep forgetting that. I guess Violet already made herself some lunch. Adorable. She's such a cute little herbivore, I swear. Kind of weird that I didn't hear that thing go off while I was sleeping, though. I wonder why that is. Journal number 8. Now that the investigation is over, I should probably destroy this or something. Wait. Investigation? What? I'm pretty sure Emil has recorded all the important stuff anyway. Even so, it's hard to just let stuff go up in flames like that. No, I can't get sappy. The smart thing to do is to just leave it all behind. I've already made my choice. When I get to Asheville, I'm burning this. End of story. Bass guitar. I haven't played all summer, even though Violet keeps asking me to. There just hasn't been enough time, honestly. Ice Cream took off. I can only play a few crappy ska songs anyway. Even if I enjoy playing them, that's still nothing worth showing off. Kia. Nobody remembers the bass players as much anyways. Well, almost nobody, I guess. Canvases. The stack in the living room is way smaller than it was yesterday. This next project of hers must be really important if she's bringing so many backup canvases. I hope she didn't have trouble carrying them all out the door. Why didn't she wake me up? I would have been more than happy to help her. Spice rack. An absurd number of spices hang from the wall. It's 4 or 5. One of the jars labeled Spice of Love is almost empty. Is that the stuff she keeps sprinkling on top of my burgers? No. I'll allow it. Maybe it's the secret ingredient to a healthy relationship. A new gallery image? What? How do I see gallery images? But it's paprika! Oh, here we go. Okay, what gallery image did we unlock? Perfectly normal rocket, the symbol of human ambition. Okay, that's a Miss Lawrence back when life was good. Art of Judith. Oh, open and unlocked by investigating everything in Violet's house during the opening act. Haha. And okay, we got that just by hearing our voicemail. And then this is new. First entry for the Siren's Call fan art contest. It already has had a fan art contest? Jeez. This game's way more popular than I thought it was. Alright, go back and I guess leave home. Yes. Yeah, where have you been? God. Okay, you are here. Say goodbye to... Okay, who do we say goodbye to? At least tell them. The library, ETA 30 minutes. Okay, I have until 8:30. It is 10 a.m. I have 10 and a half hours left. So if I go to say Judith's house first and then kind of work my way back, maybe that's best. Me with touch starved. I mean, yeah, you got a point. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll work our way outward in. Yeah. Okay, Judith's house. Let's go. Solidarity. Oh, that's cute. Good luck up there in Asheville, Mr. Long and Tall. Somebody I don't recognize says something to me while I'm walking. As nondescript and generic as this moment is, I still make an effort to smile and wave as we pass each other by. I approach Judith's house and ring the doorbell. Surely she's home today, right? I'll be right there. Marion, why? You came. Oh my gosh, you actually came. Wait, where's Violet? Aren't you two spending the day together? Wait right there. I have the oven on. Just give me a minute. Important question. Don't come in yet, please. I mean it. Don't come in. Just a little longer. Just killed someone. Sneak in through the back. Sorry about that. We're good now. Come in and sit down. I'll make us something to drink. Judith's house, our base of operations, is as hospitable as ever. At this point, Andy probably would have stormed the front door or screamed something at me from her bedroom. So Judith and I are likely the only ones here. Oh, I know, right? I take a seat in the living room, and while Judith half skips, half runs into the kitchen. Hope it's tax forms. Should let them cook litter. Oh my god. Oh, whoops. The bottom of my head. After a deep breath, I notice a somewhat pleasant accent in the otherwise crisp, neutral air. Is that vanilla? We still have some sweet tea left over from last time. I'll pour you the rest of it and we can chat for a bit. Sweet tea? There's some things I need to talk with you about, if that's okay. Judith places a rather large cup of sweet tea on the coffee table and sits next to me. We can watch a movie or something afterwards, but I'm not sure I'm going to get another chance to speak with you alone like this. She opens a can of flavorless seltzer and drinks a sizable amount before turning her attention to me. Right. Now then. I love you. I'll just get right to the heart of it. You're a great leader, obviously, and I won't tolerate anybody undermining your efforts. You could have spent your last summer vacation doing anything. Please don't do this to me, Judith. You could have ignored what happened and goofed off like the rest of us were going to. It would have been completely justifiable. You didn't have to do anything, and yet you chose to rally us together. You chose to spend your last days of freedom risking your life and fighting something far bigger than yourself. And the only reason you did that was because it was the right thing to do. Oh, excuse me. You did it all because of kindness. What the hell is video? It was a kindness to restore this town back to the normal place it had once been. So I murdered your entire family to thank you! And the kindness is what bound us together. We were captivated by you. I still am. If I quit following you, even after knowing what was causing all those incidents, I wouldn't have been able to live with myself. Your kindness pushed us forward. I've never experienced anything so powerful. She about to pray with you. And that power is what allowed us to control the fate of this town. We won. And what we had to do to win was kindness. So the fact that Violet, who should be supporting you more than anyone else, would imply otherwise in front of everybody, it's unjustifiable. What the fuck? Yeah, that's it. It's intentional, Dora. It's mutiny. Is that why none of us are hanging out together today? Her and I are working it out. It's fine. Thank you for worrying about. Okay, which one do I pick? Shit. No, Kia, no! Oh no! Oh no! Florida is not part of the Bible Belt video at all. The Bible Belt is the Midwest. It is not part. No, no. I'm looking that up right the fuck now. It is not. parts of Florida. So it could maybe be part of it, I guess. God, wow, that was weird to me. Okay, I'll call it everything below. Oh, God. This is Miami. All right, so which choice? Is that why none of us are hanging out together today? Her and I are working it out. It's fine. I kind of like the middle one because I don't know what's going on yet. The Bible pants. Yeah, her and I are working it out. Please don't confess your love to me. That's not going well for you, is it? Otherwise, she'd be with you in some capacity right now. It's clear as day what's going on here. Either you two are fighting or she's avoiding interacting with anyone out of shame. Regardless, I'm certain that what you've been saying to her isn't working as intended. Kia. But that's hardly your fault. You could charm a fish right out of the ocean if you wanted. Judith, don't do this. You would have made it this far if you didn't know the right things to say. It's part of your power. But sometimes, with some people, there is no good ending. They're too stubborn to function, so no matter how charming you are, it won't lead anywhere that you want. Because... Never mind. I've said everything I needed to say. At this point, I'm kind of being a jerk, aren't I? What is regress? Do I hit that button? Oh, that just hides the... Oh, it's just... Oh, we could pick a different option? Skipping red text. So so that just takes you back to... Okay, so we saw that, so let's pick a different option, I guess. Thank you for worrying about me. Always. I don't want you just starting off your new life with a false impression of who you are. Nothing good ever comes of doubting yourself, so if that seed of doubt Violet planted in you starts to grow, the only thing it will do is sap away your confidence. I don't know. We're gonna see. Like, I know it will. You won't be able to survive on your own if you keep doubting yourself. Violet should know that, and I think she does. Yeah, the choices matter. Like, you guys are acting like it's an RPG Maker game. This is a visual novel game, which is... And it already said that there are things that are being saved that are not going to be part of your saves. So this could be either to see a different option or to go back and like, okay, I'm going to change my option and then go forward with that one. Whereas RPG Maker's like, yes or no? Yes. Oh ho ho, it's actually no. Ha ha ha. And it moves forward. So I don't get why she would plant that little nugget of doubt in your head like she was doing you a favor. It's just really mean. She's supposed to be in love with you. She should have created an environment where you could believe in yourself. Yeah, like 999, exactly. Exactly. Because, well, we only started this like maybe 10 minutes ago, Aaron. Never mind. I said it. Oh, she was about to say something to us. I'm fully aware of video. That wasn't the point I was making. Be kind of a jerk, aren't I? Forgive me. Violet is your girlfriend, so I'm sure you can see the value in her actions. So we could regress if we wanted to, but let's go with this one and see what happens. Just please don't do everything she does. Take everything she does to heart. You're a kind man. You're heroic for doing what needed to be done. We all are. And even if she might not want to admit it, Violet is too. Anybody in her situation would be. And now that this town belongs to us... Oh, shit! So let's enjoy ourselves while we can and forget about what's done. It is done, after all. Judith gets up from her seat and grabs the TV remote off the coffee table. Thank you for letting me vent. How's your sweet tea, by the way? I know you prefer it a little warm, but is it still good when it's like this? I reach over to my glass and take a hearty gulp. It's not too sweet, but it still has a kind flavor, just the way I like it. I give my friend a reassuring thumbs up. It's not. I thought it would be like it was gonna start off with the really weird stuff, like right at the bat. I don't know. Maybe it's just maybe I don't understand Doki Doki either. That's how they described it to me. Perfect. Let's watch something lighthearted this time. Don't play it. I want our last day together to be a fun one, okay? In the end, Judith and I ended up watching her favorite movie one last time, the one with the rock star and all those puppets. I never really saw the appeal in it, but I know the movie is a comforting part of her childhood, so I sit through it for her sake. We don't have much time left to talk afterwards, though. No, my God. Judith hands me a few things I would have otherwise left at her house and walks me to the door. I know you're probably bored watching me with that again, but I still appreciate it. Thank you for being everything that you are. Please, take these. She hands me a plate of gift-wrapped macaroons. I was making these before you came over. You acquired Judy's macaroons. That's why I couldn't come to the door immediately. I wanted to keep them a surprise for as long as possible. I wish I could do more. I wish. Judith dives into me and buries her head on my shoulder. I meant everything I said, you know. You're the kindest man I've ever met. Never allow anybody to let you think otherwise. Seagulls do be everywhere. Never. That bitch be crazy. Judith backs away from me and begins making her way inside. I'll see you soon, okay? Stay sweet. She's just Southern. Journal page 18 through 24 have been recalled. Ooh, what? Seven and a half. Oh, that took us 3 hours. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so it's quick. Let's go say hi to Lose Yourself in Siren's Call. Yeah, let's go talk to Emil. These little things, they're cute. I like these. Wow, I have a girlfriend, Aaron! Watch out, college boy coming through. Somebody I don't recognize says something to me while I'm walking. As non-described, yeah, same as before. I think, I don't know. We talk about Violet, but I find myself at the local library. Oh, and welcome back. Lucky for me, Emil is here too. As absorbed as he seems in his reading, I can't help but feel as if he is aware of my presence the moment I stepped into the lobby. Yeah, exactly, Quiz, exactly. Or like hand stuff. Ah, you're here. Excellent. Glad you can make it. Dora. We'll have to keep our discussion down, unfortunately. There's a chess tournament happening over on the other side of the library. Did you finish your copy of the book, perchance? Ooh, yes, I finished it up yesterday, or, almost. I'm at the last, this is a me answer, actually. Almost, I'm at the last chapter. I see. Well, it's no trouble. I was about to finish my second read-through anyway, so that should give you time to finish up. If anything, it might be better this way. I'd argue the ending is easily the most important part of the book, as I'm sure you'll come to agree.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is
Kia. Hawaiian shirt in Florida. Well, maybe he's not from Florida. Maybe he's from Texas. And this way, it'll be fresh in both of our minds. Just give me a second to go to the bathroom, then we can get started. Good for him. He's hot, though. By the time I take my seat and finish my copy of The Stranger, I fish out my copy of The Stranger, Emil has already made his way back to me. After a brief acknowledgement of his presence, he sits down across from me and begins reading. The technique that the author uses is remarkable. He writes in such a way that, although Mir Salut is detached, he is still quite relatable. I can't pronounce words. CW, wow. We're just distracting ourselves, Emil. Hardly the heroic type. Well, he's technically the protagonist and is clearly in a pitiable situation. I can't say he doesn't deserve what happened to him. Too high. Wow. Score. Oh, scare. Score, you mean. Oh, scale. Tell me, what do you think, Mittersalt's greatest sin was? His refusal to be an honest member of society. I've never read this book! The actual murder? He shot the guy 5 times! He's practically faultless. Society has failed him. We live in a society. You're laughing. He shot a man 5 times and you're laughing. Well, guess you did now. I'm gonna say, yeah, the actual murder. I respect the pragmatic nature of that answer. In a purely legal sense, yes, you are correct. While one could argue that he is complicit in the violence against Raymond's girlfriend, the crime Mittersault is charged with is, of course, murder. He blushing? He's in love. God damn it. He might have been manipulated by Raymond, but ultimately his actions are his own. So yes, you are technically correct. And like Ashton always says, technically correct is the best kind of correct. Even so, that viewpoint doesn't give us much to chew on. Don't kill each other is a rather elementary message, so I'm pretty sure that isn't what Camus was going for when constructing the work. Sometimes a blue wall is just blue, Emil, okay? Sorvian tones. Still, musings aside, murder is a terrible crime, so I can hardly fault you for thinking that it is Mirisalt's greatest sin. No, yes it is! Don't you gaslight me on this! Feels colorblind. The whole point is, like, a lot of, like, oh god, it was one of my professors in college before I dropped out. He was like, sometimes when an author writes about a blue wall, sometimes he's just writing about a fucking blue wall. You don't need to go looking for meaning because it's literally just a blue wall. People will try and find meaning in anything. I'm sure the most dangerous minds in existence have fancied themselves as philosophers and intellectuals, and in doing so lost track of life's most simple of truths. So at the end of the day, that viewpoint of yours might be the only one that truly matters. Video, I'm gonna slap you. It's both. My question might have been a bit too reductive, though. I think our hero's fate can be ascribed to a confluence of different factors rather than just one fault he might have as a person. The reality is, Mirisault is a man of many sins, so trying to narrow it down to one great sin is probably impossible for us. Yeah, but also, like, realizing that sometimes when you do that, you actually lose the purpose of the work itself by trying to find a meaning that isn't actually there or what the author even intended. That was the whole point of the lesson. So sometimes a blue wall is just blue, but in trying to find meaning in that, don't lose the meaning of the work itself, or be more critical of other things in that work that are more worthy of being critical or being critiqued. What the fuck are you talking about, Aaron? Wait, what? What? Is it pronounced Laurel or what? What? Those are two completely different words. Or in this case, the author. I doubt outsiders like us are adequate judges. Still, it makes for a fun discussion. Oh, like where they're saying the word? I did too. I never talked about. I was having almost like a semi-intellectual discussion, and suddenly, boom, you know, that wasn't Fedora. I'm glad Judith was kind enough to recommend this one to us. Emil holds up the book in his hand and smiles. Don't expect to remember things from a couple minutes ago. Jesus Christ. As always, she has remarkable taste. I didn't say what? I never said I won. I said we were having a discussion. It just got us fucking thrown off, both of us. I suppose it's no surprise that her preferred reading material turned out to be so divine. It's a rather grim subject matter for such a classy woman, though. But I suppose this world of ours is full of little curiosities like that, isn't it? Emil checks his pocket watch, furrowing his brow in the process. I'm afraid we'll have to end it there, though. I didn't realize I'd kept you for so long. There are a few things I have to let you know of before we depart, however. Emil gets up from his chair and leans in next to me, lowering his voice as he speaks. My hypothesis was right. The underworld is now completely barren. Oh my god, they're Persona kids! Kiss him? I've been going in after midnight with Ashton to check for hostiles. We scoured every square inch of that place. Unfortunately, it seems like eliminating all of them did not have an effect on what time we can actually enter. I'm kidding. You know, like Persona the games. We still only have that 10-minute window after midnight. You're waking up Persona. I'm joking, Dora. I don't know what the hell's going on, but just the way he said that. However, for the time being, I think it's safe to assume there was a casualty between the sudden death incidents and those monsters. Causality and those monsters. Maybe this is Persona. Oh, what the fuck? So long as things are peaceful back there, Siren's call should also remain safe. Persona 6 confirmed. Emil moves back from my ear, now speaking in a much more relaxed tone. That's the dark hour, I know, right? I'll likely be doing some more research on that environment after you left. There's still so much about it that we don't know. So until that opening closes for good, I'll make sure our team is both informed and safe. I know this is likely nothing you aren't already aware of, but I figured you would gain some degree of comfort hearing this information from me directly. Especially considering recent accusations regarding your actions. Emil bites his lip and breathes out a heavy sigh. About that, by the way, I'm willing to observe if Violet's claims have any merit. If there is an objective and observable negative change in the population, I will do my best to record it and report my findings. I will even take steps to reverse it, if that's possible. However, I don't know how much more time I have to gather data before the locker shuts itself forever. So, for the time being, I'll prioritize my field research. I don't know if you two are still together, but if you see her today, would you kindly let her know that I'm willing to be amicable about this, even after her assertions? Or assertions? Emil grabs my shoulder and stares intently at me, as if his eyes were a shovel digging into wet soil. Our lips meet, tenderly. Know this, even in your absence, we will keep this town safe. And no matter what is said or what ends up happening, we will keep you safe. You have nothing to worry about. Emil pulls away and smiles. We should probably return our books now, seeing as you're not going to be back here for a while. Shall we then? We place our copies of The Stranger on the front desk and thank the librarian, who smiles absent-mindedly as she accepts our returns. Emil, now likely done with this session at the library, escorts me into the lobby. Sorry. I do shit like that sometimes. Well, looks like this is it, at least for now. For now, at least. There's still so much I'd like to discuss, but I suppose it's best for us to wait until your next visit. In the meantime, I'll do my best to act as your viceroy. If anything of note occurs in your absence, you can trust me to mail you the details as soon as possible. I don't know. Because I'm too apologetic! I don't know. Emil walks over and shakes my hand, giving me his pocket watch in the process. Thank you for the great discussions. I acknowledge Emil's sincerity with a reassuring thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Probably, Dora. Stay sharp. 15 and 17 have been recalled. Okay, so we're putting it together. It's later than you think it is. What? Fuck, they have daylight savings at Siren's Call too. Okay, I only have 5.5 hours left. So hopefully these last two won't take too long. All right, let's go to Detwiller Park. We just killed everyone we didn't vibe with. What the fuck, Kia? I have no idea where the girlfriend is. That's just it. Hey, kid, how's your lady friend doing? Somebody I don't recognize says something to me while I'm walking. As nondescript generic as the moment is, blah, 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 make an effort to smile and wave. And he's doing some pull-ups on a set of bright green monkey bars. At first, it almost seems as if she's in some sort of trance, completely focused on the rhythm of her workout. And he just kind of sucks. But then I step into her domain, and like some sort of homicidal jungle predator, Andy flings herself into the air and starts barreling towards me. Hey there, Slim. Glad you finally made it. Without missing a beat, Andy stands up straight, walks over, and slaps me on the butt. You ready to run? There's the essay that was mentioned in the trigger warnings. We don't have a whole lot of time left to dawdle, you know? Come on, let's get out of here. Let's get out there. She's already several yards away from me by the time I'm done processing everything that just happened. As silly as exercise seems right now, I know better than to try and fight her on this. And so I do as I'm told and start jogging after my friend. You said that about everybody, Aaron. What do you have against women? Our route pretty much takes us all over the island. With the exception of a few motivational insults to keep me moving, Andy stays mostly quiet as we cut our way through Siren's call. She assault. That is, of course, until we get to his house. Andy peeks over the dilapidated fence, staring into the dark grove of palm trees and ferns surrounding Ashton's home. His TV isn't on. I swear, if that boy is out working, I'm gonna bop into him next week. I'm gonna bop him into next week. It's okay because she's had blood. God. I still think people are, and their theories are annoying, BG. Hey, Trashton! Unless you're ambidextrous, there's no way you're gonna be able to jerk it with a broken wrist. You'll have blue balls for the rest of your pathetic little life. Are you good with that? Andy waits for some sort of response. But no lights flick on from within the house, and no voices come bearing sarcastic retorts from the bramble. Unreal. Moron. Doesn't he know that if your body can't heal itself, if you keep putting pressure on it? Wow, she's just calling our boy out. If he's out here lifting boxes with his bum of a father, then he should be resting. When he should be resting, oh, because he's working. She grits her teeth and begins sprinting away from the property. Oh, I thought she was making fun of him for jerking it. Oh my god. Oddly enough, the air around me is insult-free for the remainder of our jog. What is that? After some time, we reach the halfway point of our normal route, the arid walkway in front of our old high school. Andy, for some reason, looks as though she's about to vomit. I barely have any time to rest before she turns back around and starts jogging again. Sorry, but we're not stopping here. Even if the rest of us are still alive, that school will always reek of death. Oh, wow. I can't wash it off, I can't wash it off, I can't wash it off, I can't... What the fuck? And nothing can change that. Come on, I'm not slowing down. We'll do our stretches back at the park, alright? Even though my body is numb with fatigue, I do as I'm told and follow Andy. After what feels like hours, we finally make it back to the park. I find the nearest bench and collapse on it. Pretty much, BG. Are we sure it's not that kind of game? And he takes off her hat, throws her legs up on another nearby bench, and begins stretching. I'm positive it's not that kind of game. I know it. I looked it up. Oliver, we've been over this. If you don't stretch immediately after running, you're just going to be sore in the morning. Get up. You need to get in the right. You need to get in the habit of doing this. Get up and stretch. After psyching myself up a bit, I do as I'm told and walk over to Andy. We stretch our bodies using the crusty wood of the picnic table to prop ourselves up. I hope you realize how important it is to actually do this kind of stuff. Even if you're okay with being sore tomorrow, you need to be able to defeat the voice in your head that's telling you to relax. That's the real reason we do this, Captain. It's not even really about being healthy, it's more about being able to win every argument you have with yourself. It's about destroying... No, me being stronger isn't worth our friendship. Wait, what? But destroying the parts of you that are weak, it's about willpower. Andy smiles at me, clearly satisfied with her speech, and sits down on the table, signaling to me that our workout is over. I know, right? Willpower that I promise is going to come in handy once you start doing all-nighters or whatever. Do it anyways. At first you're gonna be all, I can just do this essay in the morning, I should sleep, blah blah blah. But then you're gonna be all, shut up brain, you don't control me. And then you'll think, wow, Andy's so cool for making me stretch. I should buy her something next week when I go to visit her and Judy. Nice, next week. So yeah, get good. I know that. It was more about the position. Because I've seen games on Steam with that exact same body. Thank you for worrying about me, Coach. You really think college would be that difficult? That was quite the monologue. Thanks for worrying about me, Coach. Of course. It'd be stupid if I wasn't worried. As dependable as you are, I don't think anybody can be fully prepared for adulthood. God damn it. The pose! I mean the pose! Yes, the pose! Not the base, the pose! Yeah, the old farts like to shoot advice our way any chance they get, but the truth is that adulthood is an entirely different beast for each person. We have no way of knowing if what worked for them is going to work out for us. There's damn sure no way we know what's going to happen when you get to Ashvale. No. You could get mugged outside of the airport or seduced by one of your dorm mates only to find out they're a mass murderer who keeps their victims' severed toes in a jar. Or, you know, biology might be kind of tough. In all honesty, it could be fine. Really, it could. But you don't know what's going to happen to you. There's no way you can know. So the thing you can do is make sure you're strong enough to handle anything the outside world throws at you. If some maniac tries to chop your toes off, I want to be able to make sure that you have a strong enough body to take them on. And a strong enough mind to not panic once you realize what's going down. Because if anything were to happen, well, you're like family at this point. Judy would be devastated. Which reminds me. I'm sure you already know that Judy wants to see you one last time before you leave, right? Yeah, we already talked to her. Have you gone to see her yet, Oliver? Yeah, I've seen her. Okay, killer. I never... She called me killer. Does that have any deeper meaning? I know you probably had a date with Violet today or something, so thanks for setting aside the time to say goodbye to my sister. It would have looked good if you went to hang out with me and didn't... It wouldn't have looked good if you went to hang out with me and didn't even acknowledge her. But you probably already knew that, didn't you? You knew how rotten that would have been, so you beat me to the punch. How proactive. Anywho, that's the last thing I was really worried about. If you've already been to the house, then I don't need to go back myself just yet. Might as well keep working out. I'll let you go though. You've still got people left to see, I'm sure. But you should probably go home and wash up first. You smell rank. Not sure how much your real girlfriend would appreciate that healthy musk of yours, if you know what I'm saying. Andy leaves from her seat and slaps me on the back, wishing me luck with my future endeavors. Strangely enough, her last piece of advice for me is to stay hydrated. I promise that I will, make my way out of the park while Andy starts doing push-ups in the grass. Okay, do we have enough time to see Andy? Nope. Oliver, wait! Andy bullets towards me, gripping something in her right hand. Oh, she's Andy. Wait, who's the guy that wanted to talk to me? I can't remember his name. Shit. I almost forgot to give you this. Oh, she hands me a brand new water bottle. You can't stay hydrated without a water bottle. I mean, you can, but it probably won't end well. Don't worry, though. I've never used it before. I had plenty of fresh ones left over from my sponsorship. Make sure it gets lots of use, okay? When I see you again, I want you to be so ripped that I barely even recognize you. So get on it. Defeat the weakness that rots within your soul. I acknowledge Andy's sincerity with a reassuring thumbs up. Standing there with a TikTok cloud. Okay. Thanks for lending us your strength, Captain. I'll see you soon. Stay strong. Okay. Pages 7 through 14 have been recalled. Okay, I gotta have enough time for Andy, right? Oh yeah, totally. 3.5 hours left. That only took 2 hours. Perfect. See? And then Violet's house. Yeah. So yeah, and then we'll have enough time for Violet. Perfect. Everything's perfect. Everything's perfect. Why is he? What the fuck? What is he carrying? It was like a flamethrower bat thing. Hey there, Oliver. Lovely weather you were having today, huh? Why are these people talking to me? Ash, that's his name. Ash is sitting outside of Jake's crab bucket, playing on his cell phone. He seems to notice me approaching, though, and gets up from his seat, flipping his phone closed in the process. Oh, maybe a torch. Hey, dude. He looks up at me for a second before turning toward the restaurant. You hungry? I'm hungry. So let's get some food. Oh, and I'm buying. But you gotta order water if you're thirsty, okay? You get whatever food you want, but I'm not paying $3 for a soda. The man has a point. Money is kind of tight right now. It didn't look like a torch. It just looked like a bat with flames. It doesn't take long for Ash to place our order. I always get a steakhouse burger whenever I come here anyways, and I guess he's picked up on that. He remembers that I like mine medium rare and tells the waitress as much during our order. It's a real treat to watch him be accommodating like this, given how abrasive he sometimes is. Normally, whenever the six of us eat, Ash just plays on his phone until the food arrives, letting Emil and Judith do most of the strategizing. There's nothing normal about today, though, is there? I'm gonna be real, man. Things are really shitty before I met you. Ash immediately jumps into it, as brazen as always. He fiddles with the bandage on his wrist before eventually squeezing it with his right hand. Even after that, I was still pretty sure that summer was gonna be lame. No offense. Had it all planned out. I was gonna work with Dad on the weekdays, maybe hop online at night and play some Bone Sword with you and Emil. I was gonna keep on trying shit like that over and over again, the next day and the next until, I don't know, until I started feeling like an actual adult, I guess. That was the plan. That was my plan. It was all I had. Ashton scowls, putting more pressure on his wrist. Never thought I'd end up being a hero. You and I aren't heroes, Ash. Didn't even know something like that was possible for a guy like me. I always thought I was just some jerk. Just another one of those punks at school nobody gave a damn about once you're not stuck in the same class as them anymore. It's crazy how these things ended up, though. Oh, it should be. This one could give us some info, so you really think it's all over then? That's what Emil says anyway, and that nerd hasn't been wrong yet. I'm sure we're fine. Those sudden death incidents were happening a whole bunch before, right? Now I've got 2 weeks without anybody seizing. That's gotta mean something, dude. Not only that, but the backside of the locker's been completely dead every time we've gone in since. I get where you're coming from, but that place is a total wasteland now. I'm getting like Persona vibes from this, which is weird, but I kind of like it. So relax, okay? You did good. We all did good. I don't really know what I'm gonna do now, though. All the important stuff is over, so I guess it's time for me to start acting like an actual adult. Working at B Mobile with Dad probably isn't gonna cut it, though. I don't want to be one of those dudes that peaked when he was 18. I don't think that's gonna be good enough anymore. But it'll be pretty hard to top everything that's happened to us. When I do, though, I want to be able to let my brother in arms know about it. So, Ashton places something on the table. It's a brand new cell phone, along with a pretty slick-looking case to go with it. Aaron, this is for you. You're my boy, Blue. I'm not gonna be one of those guys you were friends with in high school and they never end up talking to again. I can't help but try and hide my discomfort as Ashton slides the phone across the table. What? You were gonna buy one anyway. So take it. We got some spares lying around the house anyway. I'm sure Dad won't miss it. I do as I'm told and put Ashton's gift in my backpack. You're the only one of us actually leaving Florida, so I figured you're the one who needed a new phone the most. I'm all yawny. Emil, Junie, and Andy are all within walking distance, and Violet isn't leaving Siren's call anytime soon. So that only leaves you. We can't talk about what happened with other people, so it's important we all still have a way to keep in touch, isn't it? Welcome back, Dora. Like, we fought together, dude. We bled together. You're not just gonna drop off the face of the earth, right? Of course not. Okay, cool. You better keep to that. When I start my new badass life as an adult, I want you to be able to know about it. Don't tell the others, but I've been thinking about getting a houseboat when I'm finally able to move out of my dad's place. Oh my god. I got no idea what I'm gonna do for a job, though. Hey, I know pirates aren't really a thing anymore, but how about detectives? Oh, come here. Both got some experience solving mysteries now, don't we? Maybe the whole higher education thing doesn't work out. You can move back down here and the two of us can start something up. I don't know. I have no idea. There might even be a way to turn what we did in the underworld into something that makes us serious cash. Maybe has to keep doing what we've been doing, but actually get paid for it. What do you think about that, my dude? We talk about Ashton's ideal future until our food arrives. After a bit, we finish eating, and Ashton, true to his word, foots the bill. Damn, I guess this is it, huh? I'm sure you've got other things you gotta do, so I'll leave you to it. Ashton walks over and hands me a small slip of paper with his phone number on it. Give me a call once you touch down in Asheville, alright? I love you, bro. Thanks for the adventures. I acknowledge Ashton's sincerity with a reassuring thumbs up. Stay cool! I'll see you soon. No, you won't. Stay cool. Journal pages 2 through 6. So we've got pages 2 through 24. When you paint a big fake smile on your face, it only takes a little rain to wash it off. Remember that. I'm pretty much out of time, so I go back to Violet's house and pack the rest of my things. Eventually, Miss Lawrence comes home and we load everything into her car. Into her car. As we're about to leave, though, Miss Lawrence gets a dangerous weather alert on her phone. Apparently, a once benign tropical storm off the coast has swollen to the size of a massive hurricane, suspending not just my flight, but every flight going out of Florida. Looks like I won't be leaving Siren's call anytime soon. How unfortunate. Goodbyes failed. Missed friends, Violet. The fuck? Say goodbye. Give Miss Lawrence my regards when she gets back from Denver, all right? So we're at the beach now. What? There she is. Funny. After all this time looking for her, turns out Violet was simply painting something on the beach. I shuffle over to her right as she's about to snack on one of those famous black bean burgers of hers. Hey there, Oliver. I plant myself next to her in the sand like normal. After I'm good and comfortable, Violet kisses me lightly on the lips and buries her feet a little in the sand. I too have sand. Still really early in the day. Am I the first person you've come to say goodbye to then? How strange. So anyway, why'd you come to see me now? Are you really done meeting up with everyone else? I thought for sure they'd want to hang out with you more. I'm more curious as to why you're here. Yeah, that's fair. Sorry about that. I just need to be somewhere lonely for a little bit. And nobody really comes to this part of the beach anymore. Welcome back. Well, nobody but us, that is. Things kind of feel different because of that. Helps me process things. Makes for good art. I used to be afraid of solitude, but now I think there's a weird kind of power in it. Love her hair color. Knowing I don't need to be completely dependent on someone else to make sense of my experiences. That I can just be alone for a bit at the beach, paint, and then suddenly everything that's happened to us starts to fall into place. It's oddly thrilling. Still, I wish Judith and everybody else didn't just ignore me. No, but if I gotta be alone, then I might as well make the most out of it. Okay, they're still your friends, they don't hate you, things should be fine after all. They'll eventually see your point of view. Okay, so maybe I should... Is that true? How can you be sure about that? I know it's a great motivational tool, but sometimes too much conviction can be dangerous, don't you think? A little doubt here and there is probably healthy at this point. Take this painting I'm about to start, for example. I know you're used to seeing me do landscapes, but this time I'm going to try and capture the siren that almost ripped off Ashton's hand. What? Even though it was attacking him, seeing that happen was the closest I think I've ever been to death. At least consciously, that is. So naturally, I'm trying to turn that experience, and it's been swimming around in my head, into something static and contained. Oh, she's nuts. God. That's my mission here. But if I get overly optimistic and think I've accomplished that goal when I actually haven't, then one day I could, I don't know, see some dog chewing on a pork bone or something and have a panic attack. Or start screaming after seeing some lions get fed at the zoo. But if I'm patient, if I take my time and doubt myself a little, then maybe I see something new in the paint that I didn't see before. I don't know. I haven't noticed yet, actually, about the looping. I'm sure, maybe I won't like it. Maybe what I find won't even be useful. But it's better than just making my life worse by pretending that everything is fine. I'm ranting again. Look, the point is, the 6 of us spent this whole summer being self-righteous and going fast. And now everything's fucked. So I want to take my time for a little while. That's all. You don't have to try and comfort me with hypotheticals. Neither of us know if everything's going to be alright in the first place. But that's fine. I don't think these doubts of ours are as unhealthy as some people make them out to be. Judith! Oh, excuse me. By the way, Oliver, there's been something that's bothering me. It's just, you've been listening to me talk about this stuff for quite a while now. And whenever you do say something, it's like one sentence and then you shut up. You're normally not this passive. It's like you're spending all this time trying to think of the perfect thing to say. I mean, I'm flattered that you're trying so hard to be a good listener, but it doesn't exactly make for a great conversation, you know? Dora. And well, it kind of feels like I'm talking at you and not talking with you, if that makes any sense. Are you nervous about something, love? Has it been like this all day for you? Okay, I just like talking to you. I'm a little nervous about college, I guess, or I'm just not in a very talkative mood today. I like this one. Yeah. No, that's not what this is. See, right now, what you just said. You don't need to try and coddle me like that, Olive. Can't we just talk with each other like normal? Damn it. This is exactly what I was trying to bring up at our last meeting. Everybody in town is speaking the exact same... She's got a fucking point. Maureen doesn't chat with me about art anymore when I go to buy groceries. She just says something like, "Nice purchase you made there," and then hands me the receipt. It's the same with the mailman too, and even a bunch of my old teachers. It's true. We're just giving nondescript visual novel kind of responses. For Christ's sake, Freaky Joe isn't even freaky anymore. It's like everybody but the 6 of us has been lobotomized. And now you're talking the exact same way. Is this my fault? Is this because we killed the seed? What exactly did we kill, Oliver? Damn it, we ended up acting too quickly. There was no reason why we had to solve this shit before you went to college. Try to solve this shit. It was just another stupid, arbitrary goal we set to motivate us. We just didn't want to do this without you. We were being selfish. We could have come back to it later. We could have tried to handle things on our own. We could have told the cops what we thought was going on. We could have... Damn it, Oliver, say something! Tell me I'm overreacting. Argue with me. Tell me I'm being silly. You don't have to be a hero anymore. You don't have to say something perfect. Just say something so I know it's really you. Please. Please just say something real. I feel like this is the... Yeah, right there. Boom. Something real. No. 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 Wait, what? No. Violet drops to the stand and starts breathing heavily. Let him go. I don't know who you are or what you are, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry if we hurt you somehow. It wasn't personal. She knows that I'm masking again. We just wanted to be heroes. We're just a bunch of dumb teenagers that were bored with our lives and wanted to be heroes. Okay? Okay, I'm sorry. We're sorry. So let him go. I can handle the rest of the town being brain dead, but not him. He still has so much life to live, so why are you forcing him to be perfect? I can't make her happy. Like, wait, is it because we're dating? Is that it? Is that what? If so, that's stupid. We're gonna break up later today anyway. We have to. I don't care if we're together or not, as long as it means he can have his life back. Wait, we were gonna break up? I can't say the right words. What? So I will do it. I will. I promise. So go on. Let him go. Oh, thanks. Thanks there, Bloodweave. Violet grabs my shoulders, a desperate look painted over her pale face. You hear me? I said I'll do it. So let him go. She begins shaking my body violently. Let him go. Let him go, let him go, let him go. You get the point. Let him go? Yes. Blue skies ahead complete. Category 1 has been unlocked. Oliver is no longer bound by his self-inflicted role as the protector. He now has the chance to act independently of that role and his pressures. To keep moving forward, please select continue from the main menu. Oh, wow! I love how it fades into like a painting. I think that's a good spot to stop it. Yeah, this really intrigued me, like, a lot. That's just it, Aaron. You're not really supposed to get what's going on fully. I have a ton of questions, though, and that's enough that makes me want to try and figure out what the answer is. What's actually happening? What's going on? What was the seed? What's the underworld? What's the locker? What did they kill? What did they kill? I'm totally into this, personally. I like it.